This is the Happy Picking Porch Pot Kit. This kit is very, very vibrant and cheerful, and it is made without foam or pot in the kit price. But if you want to add those, very easy to do. Depends if you're putting it in dirt at home or in a foam container. This kit is only $93 today. Amazing price point. It includes the UV protected pink and white geranium bush, 2 flame poppy sprays, a beauty lantana bush, a blushing Hoya hanging bush, 2 of the beautiful Finding Joy forsythia stems, and the yellow spring Real Touch tulip bundle.
Okay, did you say this one?
No, does that go with that? It does. Must not be listed. I'll check on it.
Okay.
The Happy Picking Porch Pot Kit.
All right, so we're going to use the optional pot here. This style of pot, Kate has the name on it.
The Susie pot.
Susie pot, okay. We've got 1 chunk of foam that you can use. There is 2 different ways you can do. I'm going to just tell you the best way I think to do this. It's not included? Okay.
Do you want me to add it? You can see at the end?
Sure. No, go ahead.
Add it? Okay.
Yeah. So this is a, we're going to maybe say that we're using 3/4 of the brick here. And if I do this right, there we go. I can use my piece at the bottom for a filler and then lay this one right on top with some glue. So we're going to glue one side down to the bottom. And then we're going to lay this piece on its end, and that will come up the right height for me in my planter and give me some nice material here to work with. If you have extra pieces of foam, you could glue some wedges in if you want to ensure that the foam doesn't move within the pot. Sometimes I do that with my scraps just to keep it from, which way do I have that? To keep it from moving and pushing itself out of the way can be a problem. Sometimes when you get a little rough with it and you have tall stems sticking out, that the foam could go moving. Okay, so that one is prepped and ready. There we go. Now our tallest stems are what I'm going to worry about first here.
That addition makes the kit $103.
$103 on our sale price for the kits. Okay, I think it's going to need that extra green up in the top. So we're gluing. The thing about the kits, that the pot is sold separately in case you would like to just insert the stems into dirt. You certainly can. You want to leave the maximum stem length that you can press in so that they're the most secure in the dirt. And most of these are going to do great outside in the dirt planter and not need extra support. But if you find these tall stems are just getting whipped in the wind, you can always add the dowel or a tree branch and wire it to the back of these to help stabilize these taller stems. If they need some sturdy support, that's what I would do. Okay, we're getting our tall stems up in the back. Notice they're at the back third of the planter. I always work from the back towards the front to make sure my planter has lots of nice dimension. And we do make our porch pots with a front side. We make them have a back. If you need to make it in the round, I'm sure you can modify the design a little bit to accomplish that. Let's get this big geranium. These are sort of self-shaping. You can fan them up or you can trail them down depending how you want them to look. This one's going to go so far in the foam, I'm not even going to glue it because I'm really going to press it down so that the leaves come close to the planter base here and the stem is touching the bottom of the pot. Check that here. So some of this is getting caught off of the camera. Let me step back so you can see it. There. And let's place that Hoya at the base in the front. It's going to be a great trailing filler. I'm going to put a dot of glue on it. And he's going in the front third of the pot. So you can see from the side view, we've kind of layered now. Okay, let's get that Hoya dropped around and underneath that geranium. Oh yes, that fills out great, doesn't it? works perfectly. So I'm gonna make sure that these tulips get the right positioning. If I am doing this foam design, I'm definitely going to glue them. If these are going into the dirt, you can leave them bundled with the raffia bundle and stick the whole bundle right into the dirt to keep them together. I think you'll have an easier time if they all stay clustered. So we're just going to, let's see, they're going to want to drape over, so we're going to let them go this direction here. I've got my pan glue off camera that we're dipping into. The pan glue ensures a good bond for indoor or outdoor use. It's also a lower temperature, so it's not as dangerous. Wow, that's a little bit harder to put a whole bundle in, but I got it, okay.
Use your muscles.
Use the muscles. Then we're doing the lantana off to this side. Got a nice full little bush here, so it will fill in very nicely, but again, I'm pressing it pretty close to the foam to keep all the leaves close to the foam. That will make it look as full as possible. Okay, let me check how my work's looking. Sometimes you need to sort of pull things around and shape a little bit. Arranging the wired stems is always pretty easy. They are forgiving. Now we're going to let our poppies bring some bright color accent here. Let's get our poppies, let's see, one up here and one out here, I say. So we're going to sweep one to the side and take a little stem length off. Put him over here. If your pot is larger than this little guy, which is only like 7 by 7, oh my goodness.
That sounded weird.
That is a weird ambulance. This is maybe 7 by 7 inch planter. You can add another ivy bush or something to help fill. If your pot of dirt or your planter is larger, you're probably going to want a little bit more greenery.
Something's happening.
Something's happening. We got sirens, people.
There's not much excitement in Norfolk, Nebraska. So anytime there's an ambulance, we're like, what's happening?
Okay.
Beautiful. I like the addition of orange to it, and I think that just makes it more summery and fun.
The orange does take it from looking too pastel
Yep.
to becoming more of a hot summer look.
Fun. That is so cute. The Happy Picking Porch Pot Kit is 103.
All right, try that one out.